London. 2 developers have done just that. And now, people are living inside the box. Glass can be recycled an infinite number of times. Recycling just 1 glass bottle saves enough electricity to light a 100-watt bulb for 4 hours. Containers will return on Modern Marvels, here on the History Channel. We now return to containers on Modern Marvels. Enough shipping containers exist on our planet to build an 8-foot-high wall around the equator twice. For the containers that have completed their tour of duty at sea, a visionary group of developers have found a second life for them. Eldon Scott and Eric Reynolds of Urban Space Management built Container City in the heart of London's Docklands area.
Container City looks like Lego bricks, sort of red, orange and yellow bricks stacked on top of each other in a seemingly quite random style. And they have these little balconies, which was also made of containers, and railings across the front.
A container's final destination is usually the scrapyard, but these containers were destined for greater things.
The cheapest form of construction is an existing box, which is what the container is. The container supplies, when you buy it, everything. It's got the floor, the walls and the roof. Apart from that, they're very strong. They're quite capable of being put into quite funky arrangements.
Scott and Reynolds converted the bulky cargo containers into comfortable live-work spaces.
When people hear that you live in a container, they think you're living in a drippy, awful, cold tin can. And they say, well, winter's coming, you're going to be terribly cold. I think, no, they're insulated. You know, we have electricity, we have running water, you know, it's actually very civilized.
To keep costs low, the architects used 100% recycled materials.
An international standard container is exactly that. They are precisely within a couple of millimetres the same size at the corners, because all those corners join together. So that's a wonderful thing about building with them, of course, that you don't have the problem you do with, say, bricks or blocks, which come in slightly different sizes and you have to make it up with cement. Containers, you know, are going to be perfect, so you can buy them anywhere and they all work.
It took 5 months to erect Container City 1, which opened in May 2001 and provided 12 work studios. In 2003, another floor was added in less than 2 days that provided 3 additional live-work apartments. A total of 100 units now make up Container City.
There was enough demand, and again to prove a point that because these things are designed to stack, they literally pop on top of each other, we put another floor on it.
A 300-square-foot space, the size of 1 container, costs about $80 to $140 per month to rent. The success of Container City led to a boom in other container buildings for schools, hospitals, and sports centers.
We have accidentally found ourselves actually running a business making these things. They were initially for ourselves.
Urban Space Management has gone global with their livable containers. They're making sales in South America, Pakistan, and Australia. However, they might have competition in Australia. There, architect Sean Godsell is turning shipping containers into emergency and relief housing for people who are displaced by disasters, like Hurricane Katrina. His concept, named Future Shack, is designed to be mass-produced, inexpensive, and easy to ship and stockpile. The shacks are completely self-contained and can be erected in 24 hours. The inside is lined with plywood walls that contain built-in furniture. There is also a separating wall that houses plumbing necessities. Godsell added only a few exterior changes. Several additional slots used to secure the structure to a foundation, a top-hinged front opening for the entrance, and a series of operable panels in the roof for ventilation. Despite the alterations, the shack maintains its seaworthiness and its ability to be shipped anywhere in the world, just like its unmodified predecessor. Architects and city planners across the globe are taking note of these modular ideas. Homes, offices, studios, and vital infrastructure soon may be shipped into a neighborhood near you. After all, a good new container is never out of style.